Welcome back to Feed the Beast. I haven't put anything up for a little while now. Had some problems. Mainly I got the norovirus, which is floating around my area right now. And I was out with stomach cramps and a nasty stomach bug. This is the most recent version of the Minecraft pack. Got a automatic block breaker. Can't remember if I showed it last time. Goes in that, comes out up top, pumps straight into the recycler, and the recycler empties into a diamond chest to fill with scrap. I'm back home, picked up my Red Power 2 stuff. These are all the thermal piles. Going here, have a thing of lava behind them, doing the same thing, and it's filling up everything with these. Tell it's way over there. Come on, back up. Basically, these are block breakers. These are the redstone tube frames, Red Power 2. The redstone frames carry the red power signal through them. So basically, the timer goes every 2 seconds, ticks, goes into these. Signal goes to the block breakers, and it breaks the cobblestone block when it gets placed. And the tube frames automatically pump it into this ender chest. Let's see, should go up to 4. Yep. Okay. Really simple thing to make. They changed the MFFS system as well. A little bit. They changed the way they look. You can name just about everything now. Is this bigger than it was? No. Same size. For that, you just put a security thing in it. Security card. Which get from here. Gotta take a blank card, which is paper surrounding an electronic circuit. Right click on this. Rename this the security bot. There we go. And with this, I have an MFFS card, personal ID for me. And I don't have the item with me. I'll show it to you in a little bit. But basically, this one belongs to Jesse Tranyo, and his rights are to have all items, and he can stay in the area. Mine have the rights to do just about everything. You can take the person's card, drop it in there, and you get to select which rights they have. Change protected blocks, have them open secure storages, like all of these. To edit the blocks, configure security rights, force field bypass, use control system, stuff like that. And you can easily just put it here and copy it if you needed. And if you drop a blank card in here, you can make a temporary pass for a certain amount of time, clicking these. And that if the person has that item, the temporary pass in their inventory, they can come in for however long you set it for. Once you've selected the rights, you just drop the card in here, and they can walk in with safety. Let's see. You can name all the blocks now. So this thing's still going. This needs a redstone power source. The easiest thing to do is right here. You can adjust what that symbol is between a redstone torch to mean a redstone signal, like a lever, or the other one's this symbol, which is from the multi-tool. And in here, you can adjust this. You click this, turns it off, and you can adjust output. Right click drops it down or goes up. It's really funky how that works. You can adjust the output. You can adjust how many packets it outputs. So if I wanted to, I could put 512 and say I want to power something at 2048 EU per tick, but I only have glass fiber cable or even copper cable. I could just set it to 2048, or I don't think you can get glass fiber up to. Just a second, let me see here. Get my calculator really quick. 32.9. Yeah, the best you could do is 32 EU at 9 packets. But right now, if I see, let me see here. If I were to put this one here to 9, it would be pumping out 4,608 EU per tick, but it will not blow up glass fiber cable because it's still 512 EU per tick. If that makes sense. It's kind of like having 9 MFSUs in the one spot, all pumping out power at 512. And I can adjust it however I want, and just click that, and it starts draining it at that amount. Drains it extremely fast. And you cannot change these when it's turned on, so you have to turn it off. You can adjust these however you want. Yeah, 1 EU, 32, 128, 512, or 2048. If you do 2048, make sure you have the proper cable to support it. I'm just doing 512 for now because that's at 1 packet, since this gets drained rapidly. It's got 2 stacks of tungsten cooking for Jesse, so he doesn't have this stuff yet. And my MFSUs are getting drained quite rapidly. Oh well, I'll get the power back eventually. Bees have been going better. I've been able to procure some royal jelly. Yeah. Throat's still off. I took a bunch of shiny ingots before patches got updated. I believe rich slag is no longer in the game. For platinum dust, I'm not sure exactly how it works. I took a stack of UU matter, turned it into iridium again. Got 1 ore, and I got 4 plates and 11 iridium alloys. So once I get the creeper spawner back over here, I can make more of those. Here is what I was talking about. This is the MFFS multi-tool. Right now it's in the power mode. I just go up to like this one here, have it set, click it, it's turned off so anyone can open it, click it again. You have to get a security station link. Hold down shift and right click. Use this one to get through force fields if you have it up. This one's personal ID and data link coder. If you take a blank card, which is the 8 paper in the electronic circuit, and right click on yourself, just right clicking, says I need a blank card in my inventory, which I don't have. It would make one of those ID cards. If I were to left click on someone with it, it would make an ID card for them. And the data link part, I'm not too sure of what that is. I'll have to look into it more. Got the multi-tool guide, table of content, which is this, change log, version check, how to get some stuff, current version. You got the monazite ore, Shows you where you get it, what it's for, and everything like that. This tells you how to, or what the stuff is for, and how to make the cards. You get this from crafting, stackable up to 16, needed to create all the cards. So get the power link card, you right click the capacitor with it. Right click to get the security card, you right click the security station with it. An access license is created inside that with a blank card, like a temporary license. Personal ID, the data link, I'm not sure what it's for. If you're admin, you can cheat yourself in the infinite force energy card if you don't want to go hunting forcisium. And that's about it for that. Get the wrench used to pick stuff up of the MFFS stuff. That's all those. See what else has happened since. I do have the Nano Saber sword still, right there. But prices for things have gone up slightly. Takes 2 platinum or shiny ingot, 2 iridium plate, 2 energy flow circuit, and a Lapotron crystal. This all thanks to Greg Tech. Nano suit stuff is still the same. So the Nano Saber is highly expensive now. The Sheldonite ore that you could get from the end, smelt it down to platinum, macerate it to 2 platinum. Used to be able to toss it in the grinder and get 1 iridium ore and 8 platinum dust, but it would take 4 of these. And now it does 1 of these, you get 2, 1 and 2. You still get the same amount of platinum dust, but the iridium nuggets, it takes 9 of these to get 1 of these. So you need a total of 5 Sheldonite to get 1 instead of just 4. It's not that bad. Could be worse. I need to recharge a bunch of stuff. That teleporter up there is going to end up stopping soon. That's right, some more stuff here. Chlorite is useless. Not getting the best of frames, but well, sitting around 40. That thing running drops them quite a bit. Let's see, this done? Yes. Oh, I guess that one will keep going for a while. I need to get my other MFSU put in like right here, so I have more power in line instead of having to worry about it. I'm going to do that in a bit. That thing's going to drain. Let's do it right now, actually. Do have the MFE, but I don't like using it, since it will... See, if I use the MFE, it drops the output to 128, which would interfere. Perfect. Oops, that's right. Let's see, where is that? Ah! Dang it, keep going past nothing. There we go. Why isn't it... That's... Oh, it's just draining evenly, which is nice. Yay, creeper shard. See, that'll be a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million EU in line. Whoosh. These surface ones that look like the rock hives are actually marble hives, which give the marble and Roman and stuff like that. Kind of weird. And there we go. That mushroom forest is crazy. Need to get rid of some of this bone. The zombie flesh we can use for methane cells, which I can turn into hydrogen, which I can then turn into, I think, hydrogen 3 or the deuterium, one of the two, I can't remember. What am I going to do with all these bones? Make catalyst. Bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. That's about it. Nothing special. Oh, lame. Catalyst you use in machines that make trees grow instantly and stuff like that, with the automated farm system and forestry. Compatible with projector only. Kind of want to scrap them all. Flip that for now. This will take quite a while to do, actually. Screw it. I can wait. Let's see what to do with all these bones. Let's see. There we go. I can just drop them here. It's a waste, I know. But with cobblestone generator, and those are just in the way. This is a quarry I built. Built it at a much higher elevation. As you can tell, we're at 120. Down in the desert, it was down at like 60 or 80. So it's losing a lot of layers for copper. I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Heard some funny noises, had to go investigate. Oh, and it's snowing now. And when I was looking for a good spot to place this quarry, I found a village. Really, really weird village, I must say. So I raided it of all of its potatoes and carrots and stuff. Plan to make some here. Automated farms somewhere. Maybe might actually do it down deeper in the volcano, because down deeper I don't have to worry about it poking through the edges and stuff like that. Oh man, this rain is not gonna help at all. I was having problems running that area defense system down that other room, because it was draining the power faster than it could create it. I had to build up some extractor boosters. As you can tell with the rain, it's going much slower than it should be. Normally that's instant. And might not be able to see it, but that number there, that WC left, it goes down rapidly when it works properly. Oh, this rain's gonna drain everything. That one's drained. That one's drained, of course. That one's draining. And it's just that one remaining after that. This tungsten's almost done, at least. That silly vacuum freezer. Such an expensive machine. Vacuum freezer, reinforced casing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advanced machine casing. So I would have to do it twice more. I did put lava in the middle of this to increase it to a 3000 heat capacity. And I did that. Oh, what's this? Galena dust. Never heard of that. Silver and lead. PB3 G3 S2. AG is silver, 3 lead, and 2 sulfur. Interesting. Sorry about that. He's calling me through Skype. We'll get to him in just a sec. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. He just wants to talk about something when I'm done recording. There's this hot tungsten steel ingot. Takes 3000 heat capacity. Takes 250,000 EU at 128 EU per tick. Takes a steel ingot and a tungsten ingot, and you get hot tungsten steel ingot and 4 dark ash. 3 different steel bars, doesn't matter. What you can do with that, drop it in the vacuum freezer. The only thing you can do with it. You get tungsten steel ingot vacuum hardened. And with that, you can mix it with reinforced stone to get tungsten steel block, or with iridium reinforced stone to get iridium reinforced tungsten steel blocks. You can make reinforced rail, rebar, get 8 mixed metal ingot. Ooh. I might do that, actually. That's a good recipe right there. With the aluminum, you get 9 mixed metal ingots. That's better than the 6. It does take a lot more resources, steel and coal wise, to get these. But could be worth it, might not be worth it. All depends. You do get 2 tungsten steel ingots for every tungsten and steel ingot you put in there, so you're not losing anything there. These tungsten steel blocks, mix those and get these, and these do nothing. I believe these are just a highly reinforced block. I know these ones were practically invincible to nukes and stuff. This one must be even stronger somehow. So we'll see eventually. I'll read up on it. Oh, now you can cook everything in here. Make bronze with tin and copper. Damn, there's a lot of tin. Use zinc and copper to get 4 brass. Coal dust, refined iron to get steel. What is it? Oh, different copper. Silver, gold, get electrum. Can you not mix the dusts anymore? So look at that really quick. Silver, gold. Oh, same thing. More tin copper combos. What the heck is with that? Weird. Yeesh. That is just crazy. Yeah, it'd be an expensive way to do that. Well, that's one possibility for the future. I think my current crop of bees is almost done. Put dust in here. Turned all my aluminum that I had in here into blocks, minus a few pieces. Got quite a few of them. Actually, you know what I need to do with these? Aluminum is plentiful, yet handy to have. Like, stored it there. The only bad thing about the security storage is you cannot auto sort with the middle mouse button or the button R. I forgot I left that running. Oh, that creeper survived. I don't have arrows on me. I don't want this thing overflowing. Ooh! I got plenty of gunpowder now to make all the stuff I want. Yeesh, how much is left? Let's see, it looks like it's it. I'll get all that stuff later. I just didn't want that chest overflowing. I need to swap it out with a diamond chest eventually. And bees. It's growing a little bit. Added the cactus, netherwort, and stuff like that. You're still growing. And you got nothing. There's something. Imperial drone. What I like to do is just mix and match the bee pieces, or hives. Let's just toss that drone in there. And majestic in there. Got a few Imperial drones now, so it's not going too bad. I got my inoculator built and replicator built with the first royal jelly I got out of that. For this, drop the bee here, or you can put bees up here and they go down to here automatically, and when one gets done it gets dropped to here. There's the input, output, or input and usage and storage. Yeah, you can put 500 in, but it only uses 25. Put the serum vial here and it'll inject it into the bee. A replicator, I'm not 100% sure how this works. Exactly, I think you put the serum here or here. I think what it does is just replicate bees. Did they up all the... Yeah, all these seem to be taking 1,000 MJ in. Or 2,000. Wow. That got changed. I don't need to make tin cans for these anymore since I got so much freaking wax. Bam! 3 of these will make 4 stacks of these. So I got 8 stacks of wax capsules just right here. That's nice. Made some blank templates with honeydew. Need to go get more proven frames eventually. I got 43 watery propolis, which I can toss in here and get water if I wanted. Kind of silly thing to do. None of these bees want to work at night. Or, he does. Some like to work in the rain, some don't. Hoping to get ones that work day and night, rain or shine. Not much else has really been going on. Go up, I don't think I can get down now. This is turned off currently. It's the MFFS defense station. Right now it's set to kill players without stay rights and gathers their equipment right here or in any adjacent inventory. Just this, which is too high up right now. I think, yeah, I can just do that. Oh, drop down. There we go. So if someone dies from it, their equipment will go in here and in here, supposedly. Anyone that gets within 24 blocks will get a warning, and when they get within 14 of it, they die. Which is enough to get to the door, and probably not the roof, though. But they're all linked so no one can get into them. This is linked with the security station, so it'll read the cards that are in it, so it won't kill the people like Jesse Tranyo and me. So, yeah. And if he comes with the cicada, it will pop it out of his inventory, I believe. Not 100% sure. And it says 0% because it is currently drained of power. Yep, I'm stuck up here. Doink. Haha. Get rid of these. I want to use that gold apple to make golden apples, but I got 2 from Jesse. I wonder, is there any basalt facade? Doesn't look like any is in game still. Oh yes, there is one thing I want to show. New item from Greg Tech. It's called the Dragon Egg Energy Siphon. It's a max EU per tick out of 128. Basically, you set it down, drop the dragon egg on the top of it, like you place it, and it'll sit on top, and you just pipe or wire the power out from it, and there you go. Generates 128 EU per tick. Non-stop, probably forever. So it's basically like getting, I don't know what it would be equal to. It would be 128 EU per tick. Never runs out. But the one dragon egg we had on the server was lost. Oh well. Stuff happens. It is expensive to make. 4 energy flow circuit, 2 iridium plate, teleporter, lapatronic energy orb, and a super condensator, which is also highly expensive, unless you know which things to make. Centrifuged 3 more bits of 16 uranium dust. Running low on it. Have enough UU matter to make more iridium. I want to make more hybrid panels and get more ultimate hybrid panels running. I had to move that one over there. Got 2 ultimates. I want to get at least 4, maybe 6 running for the matter fabricator. The more I have, the better. I want this thing to work more often. So that really speeds up the process. That one's probably drained as well. Nope. It still has some power in it. It's running low. Is this thing done? Almost. This thing can make 2 things. No, it can make 11. Used to only make 2. use a 10k coolant cell and make a 10k coolant cell. That's a waste. Why is there these? That's so weird. 5 million EU per, or 5 million EU to make that? I have a feeling what this is you put this in here and you would get this. Put that in there, you get this. I don't know. This is where you put the hot tungsten steel ingots to get these normal ones. It's quite cheap power-wise. So this one here, you can drop a water cell in and you get an ice cell. So it can generate 1000 EU at 2 EU per tick in a water mill. Put the ice cell, empty it, centrifuge a block of ice out of it. You can put it in combustion engines to get crushed ice. Looks like you can use, was that wax? Looked like wax. You can use crushed, put in there, get crushed ice as a coolant. Liquid registry. Yeah, that's about it. Best spot is combustion engine with it. Or if you don't want to go out and silk touch a bunch of ice. You can probably get a system where you pump water out of an infinite source into a liquid transposer, which would fill up those into water, send them into the vacuum freezer, and then pump out of the vacuum freezer into industrial centrifuge, and pump out of that, if possible. You pump the empty cells back into the transposer. I don't know, someone will figure something out with it. How's this going? It will be quite a while before that's filled up completely. 96 EU per tick. Oh yeah, there's a chemical reactor now in the game as well. Use it to mix carbon, hydrogen to make methane. This is just basically a basic machine to mix chemicals. Nitrogen, carbon to get the nitrocarbon. Let me see something here. Chemical reactor. I don't want to see that. Yeah, this is the only way. You can only. Chemical reactor is the only way to get these things now. This way. You used to be able to just do them shapeless crafting or shaped crafting in a crafting table, but now you have to use the chemical reactor for it. And I think it was relatively cheap. Let's see. Few things. Vacuum freezer, refined iron. You can use pulsating chipsets here. Reinforced glass, pump, 2 pumps. That's it. Super simple. Let's see the chemical reactor. It's Invar or aluminum. You get this stuff from nickel or ferrous. A couple pulsating chipsets or advanced circuit. Magnetizer, compressor, and extractor is what you need to make it. Quite simple still. A little more complicated, but not too bad. Has this machine casing changed in price? Nope, still expensive. It's what? 10 chrome ingots and 2 data control circuits and 4 titanium. Just to get 4 of these. And I got the material, got the chrome for it easy. I need more TNT for that stuff. I think I'm out of sand. But I just gotta turn this off and macerate a whole box of that. I got plenty of sand. And plenty of flint as well. Let that run to its end. There's not much else going on, really. I did get some lapis bees going, and I learned you cannot make iridium bees, but I'm not giving up yet. Been focusing more on making the noble stuff, since I'm going to be needing majestic... what's the word? Going to need the majestic and noble bees, or imperial bees, to get royal jelly to make more serum vials. What was that buff I had? An empty serum vial is glass panes, 2 gold ingot, and 1 royal jelly gets you 2. Oh, you just gotta smelt those ones into empty ones. You have to smelt them, put them in a furnace to clean them out, basically. I think I got stung, and yeah, I think the imperial ones give me regeneration. It's awesome. Let me see. Noble? Effect, none. Majestic, none. Imperial, beatific. That must be what I had. There must be an imperial bee in there somewhere. Oh yeah, they changed that. See what colors they are like that. Let's see. But for undiscovered species and stuff like that, it's like they don't give you any colors. So I've discovered these 2, but I haven't discovered this. So I don't know what to combine here and here. But I know this one's noble bee here. I don't know what I put here to get here. So I don't like this. I'd prefer to see colors of the discovered bees at least. It just makes it a lot easier. It's Imperial. I've only discovered Imperial drones. So silly. Nice. I've made some sodalite bees. A lapis and a diligent made that. And I actually got some sodalite comb. I think I got 1 of those. I haven't had a single lapis comb. So I got sodalite, and I actually got 6 tiny dust and I think 1 tiny aluminum dust out of it, which is pretty nifty. Here's the... let's go to this, actually. Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me now, too? Because I don't want people discovering stuff. Here you'd have marbled, classical, Roman, stuff like that. And it's all ruined. Can't show anyone anything now. Unless I get them all unlocked. Like I do here. Or here. Or here. Oh, and you click on them and it goes straight to here. That's awesome. 5.5 minutes, you get that. No specialties. Well, that's all for this episode. My throat's getting really irritated now from the sickness I had. I'm gonna get more iridium plates set up and prepped and ready. And next episode, shall be making one of these. Apparently, this magnetron can only take this kind of copper, apparently. So I may have to build a forge lexicon, which will allow me to change the basically the ID number of the item, like not the number you see there, the 256 and 265. Like this one, cyan wool 35.9. It'd allow me to change the one on the end, so I could change the color of the cyan wool. I doubt I'll be able to do that. I might be able to, not sure. I think most of that has to be altered in the config files, but it should allow me to change the copper ingots to the correct one. If you get one of these, you can use it to clean up your sorting chests and stuff like that, so they're not overly cluttered with different kinds of ingots, like mine is. One thing of gold, one thing of silver. There's even different silver. Like this one here is 21,256.17. This one's 52,67.3. There's 22,57.66. Basically, the Forge Lexicon would allow me to change the same named items, basically, into different variants of it. So I could change all these lead ingots to this kind of lead, change all these silvers into one silver, all the coppers into one copper, all the tins into one tin. And you don't have to worry about it anymore. So, in the plans, or plans in the works, Vajra is coming up next time, for sure. I get out of here really quick. That noise is annoying. Only downside to it. Let's see. What else can I make with iridium plates? I still need a lot of titanium to produce the fusion coils and stuff like that. I guess I could actually start working on the iridium neutron reflectors. I need 24 of these. Damn, that's a lot of tin. I think I had like 3,000 tin or something like that. And I need a lot more quarries. Fusion reactor itself looks to be the same design. First, before I ever get the fusion reactor up and running, I need a couple of these. That is expensive. 8 iridium plate. Actually, got 4. Save 8 for that. For an AESU, that leaves me with 7 plates for this. I need 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, and there's that. 1, 2, and then these take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 iridium plate to build that. So yeah, I got plenty right there. 1 left over. So an AESU and a Vajra will be up in the next episode. And if I get more iridium by then, I might, I don't know, if I can get another 7 plates, I will make a second AESU. I want a lot of those, since the fusion reactor will be producing loads of power. I already got 2.5 stacks of this stuff. And not this one, but this one. If we ignore the startup cost of it, so 63. But I'll go. Let me redo this. Full stack of both deuterium and helium at 67,100,000 108,864 EU. I'd get 67.1 million EU from 1 deuterium and 1 helium. I had a full stack of both. That ends up being 4.3 billion EU by the time that stack ends. And that's in 131,000 ticks, which is 6,500 seconds, 109 minutes, or 1.8 hours. So in less than 2 hours, I will have 4 billion EU out of that. And this thing, yeah, it's a joke compared to a fusion reactor. I seriously want to build one. It's just going to take a lot of stuff. I want to either connect it straight to the matter fabricator, which is actually what I really want to do. But for that, for me to actually be able to do that and have it decently look good, what I could do is move the matter fabricator downstairs and have the lightning rod power my entire system, or feed into it with the rest of the stuff. Or I could build a second matter fabricator just for the fusion reactor. What was I gonna look up? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, yes. Or I could have the matter fabricator, or the fusion reactor feed into one of these, which could exit straight into the matter fabricator. Really, that only has a max out of 2048? Weird. Now this thing takes 4 adjustable energy storage units each. Whoa. They nerfed the adjustable energy storage unit, it looks like. Maybe. Should do more out than 32. It's weird. Takes 4 of these, an ender chest, and 4 plates to make 1. And to make use of these, you want 2 of them to teleport energy from one spot to another. I believe they are linked to the player. So yeah, it works just like an ender chest, basically. Just for EU instead. I want a couple of these, because apparently they think they have 2 million or 1 million EU storage or something like that, and one of these is only 100,000. But that's 8. Was it 8 iridium plates per AESU? Need 4, so that's 32 plates. Plus 4 more. You got 36 iridium plates for one of these. And I am actually at 15 out of 36. I could save up and build one of those and put it up top. I don't know where I'd put it once I made it. I can just build a bunch of AESUs on my way to it and get it eventually, which I think is what I will end up doing. But AESU and a Vajra next episode, and more into the bees as well. If you got any suggestions about some of this stuff or questions, let me know. Till next time, peace out. See you later.